to today's video. I need to tie my shoes, but we're starting this one off pretty, I don't know. Obviously, Evo's on. We are going to a car show today. It's the Father's Day show. Should be a lot of friends there, a lot of cool cars, and I just wanted to film because it's fun and I'm doing fun shit, so might as well bring you guys with me. And yeah, not much for an intro, but here we go. Alright guys, so I didn't end up filming at the car show because honestly it kind of sucked, so just ended up enjoying my day, but the Evo was having some weird noises on the way home from front left. And anyways, this will speak for itself. We're gonna show this. The brake pad's falling out. If you can see that. That ain't supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be touching that. So just for reference, I'll show you the other side. The other side's good. Oh, you can't really see, it's kind of dark, but as you can see, there's no brake pad falling out of it. Which I should check these ones too. Check the pins. Because what happened is the pin just backed out. Because I think the pins are still there. I don't know, I think they are, I don't even know. Ugh, I can't really get my hands in there. Okay, there's one of them. Okay, both pins are still there. That's nice. You can feel them in there. Okay, well, I'm gonna jack the car up real quick. And I'm gonna throw the fucking brake pad back on and throw the pins back in, so. Yeah, a bit of an interesting dilemma here. I've never dealt with that before, so. There we go. Yeah, so it's crazy, look at this. Just ripped the wheel off real quick. And that's all that happened. The pins just backed out. Just enough, thankfully, it didn't get that bad. And these still kept the other pad in there, but yeah, they just backed out just the slightest amount, and this brake pad just slid right over. But that's what the rubbing noise was, because this part of the metal is rubbing on the rotor. And you can see it like rubbed a lip into it. Which is fine, not a huge deal, it's just like crazy, that's insane. So yeah, you can even see like I just push it the slightest amount. Like I pull these out a bit. Ugh. And then this just pops right out. So that's just touch. That was just sitting on the rotor. It's fucking nuts. That's so crazy. I've never experienced that. Anyways, so I'm gonna throw those back in and hopefully everything is okay. So yeah, I just banged the pins back in. I got the bracket, a new bracket because I have a spare brake from a Ford Mustang. It's just a Brembo 4-pot because like all the Brembos are the same. And this is now like way tighter. The other one was kind of, I could shake it around a bunch more, so I don't really know what the whole thing is with that. But yeah, so I banged in the pins and it seems to be tight, holding in pretty good. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but so far I'm happy with it and I think they'll be fine. I was just kind of doing a little, I knew these were bad, but like this tie rod's starting to get a little play in it. It's like I'm gonna get a new set of tie rod ends and do those here soon-ish. And I want to get stiffer springs. Excuse me. I want to get stiffer springs for the coilovers because they are good and they ride really nice. But the car just has a little too much body roll for my liking, honestly. So I think I'm gonna get because these are 6K fronts and 8K rears. So I might do 8 in the front and then 10 in the back. Just because it just has a little too much like squat and roll in when I hit certain corners and stuff. So I don't know, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking put some good spring rate on this and get it nice and stiff. Cause I just don't love the current way it is. Like it's good and it's nice, it's comfortable ride, but I want more stiff, so I'm gonna look into that because these coilovers are so easy to rebuild. Like you just pop the top hat off and the spring comes off, and since they're adjustable, like it's so cake. So yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do with that, and then we're gonna get some tie rod ends, and yeah, honestly, I don't even know where this footage is gonna go, but I guess you'll see when you guys will see it when you see it. So yeah. All right, guys, hello. Last clip you guys saw was from a week ago, but we have new developments here. Here's the G. It is currently being ripped apart, as you can see. She has seen better days, but Shuck is being gracious enough to let me and my girlfriend rip apart the car. So here we are. I'm going to show the process of turning this thing into a totaled car into a totaled shell. So yeah, here we go. All right, the core support is out. I did it in the most hack way possible by cutting shit and, you know, being a hack fuck. But that's okay because this car's clapped anyways, so we're not too worried. And as you can see from the accident, the core support cracked here, cracked here, and here, which is nuts. I did not think it was gonna crack that much, but this thing is toast. Alright guys, so here is this pile of junk where it sits right now. There is nothing holding in the motor other than like probably some like random wiring crap. As you can see, it's tilted and like basically touching the firewall right now. It's because the trans mount's off and the motor mounts are undone. So yeah, I could call babe. Yeah, this car fucking sucks. That's about all you can say about it. We're both defeated. I mean, not really. We actually got a lot of progress today. We were probably just a little overzealous with how much we thought we could get done. At least I was. And yeah, so tomorrow the motor will be out. Once we have an engine crane and once I have the proper tools to get the drive shaft off. And then after that, she's ready to go. And I'm probably should have cut the exhaust off because who fucking cares? I don't want to deal with those rusty exhaust bolts. So I'll pick back up with you people tomorrow. And alright guys, here she is. I'm just about to jack it up again. I have more tools now, so I'm gonna just take the trans mount off. Or sorry, not the trans mount. I'm gonna take off the center bearing for the drive shaft so that I can pull the yoke out of the back of the trans, because that's really all that's holding us back right now. And then after that I'll rip the diff out, and then not that the diff needs to come out to pull the motor, it's just I want the diff. So after that, then the car should be good to come out, or the diff should be good to come out, and then I'm gonna throw the car on dollies and push it right here. I'm gonna clean this all, and this is all mostly junk, so I'll just throw it back in the car. And yeah, so here's the start to that. I'm gonna start with the center bearing, and then we'll go from there. So lots of fucking around later. Not sure if you guys can see that, but I cut the exhaust off and I unbolted the center bearing for the drive shaft. And what the fuck around that was. Holy fuck. Oh. Yeah, so here's the pile of shit now. It's growing. I'll turn the light on here. Which one's the light? There we go. Yeah, so I had to use an easy out. Shout out to the neighbor Andrew. He has an MR2 that's really sick. He lent me an easy out, so I popped it out and it luckily came. So now I'm gonna pop the drive shaft out and then the motor should be good to come out. So here we go. Alrighty, so here's Andrew's MR2. We just picked up this new motor for this in the back of the truck. Brand new V6. This V6 in here blew up, sadly. But, as you can see, my beautiful girlfriend over there is starting to take the last hose off the motor. This baby's moving free. So you can see there's finally space behind the motor. We got it up, kind of, don't judge our strap job. We're doing our best, aight? And yeah, this thing should be out here in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna get you guys set up and we're gonna rip this bitch out. out it now. Just slap some K later down. Try to think of my best plan of attack. With camera. Yeah, that'll work there. Put it up there somewhat. Please. Thank you. As you guys can see, the motor is out. Just popping the bell housing bolts off for the trans. Yeah, fuck. This thing was a pain. Smushed this line right here. But who gives a shit? Because honestly, this thing's going to the junkyard, so whatever. But yeah, sugoi. Alright. Holy fuck. This thing is in the garage. Fuck this thing. I never want to touch it ever again. Although I probably will be in a week taking the diff out of it. But we made it. It's gonna sit here until it goes to the junkyard. Fuck this car. This thing is fucking trash. Alright guys, it is the next day. And you guys are gonna see this after the trip. But, anyways, here's the VQ. In all its glory. Sitting purdy. Not really purdy, but she's sitting. This was quite the hassle, I'm gonna be honest. It was quite the fuck around. But we got it here nonetheless, and here it is in all its trash. This motor was actually pretty good, it ran pretty well. And then I have the gearbox at my house, I'm not sure if I showed that, but I have the CD at my house. And yeah, so I'm gonna probably put that in a drift car at some point. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I'm starting off a trip right now, so I'm gonna start recording pretty much right away. And pretty much start off exactly where this video is leading off. I just want to split these into 2 videos because I had a lot filmed. You know, it just makes more sense, and I hate leaving like that. But, you know, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you, and have a good evening, good afternoon, morning, whatever time you're watching this. And see you in the next one. Peace.